Everybody, good morning. Welcome to a Friday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Hope your Friday is off to a magnificent start. I'm excited about today. So we'll do Morning Scone. I'll drop Drew to school, and then actually I'm going to head over to GameCoin headquarters, and David Mailer, Frankie Batto, the two co-founders of GameCoin. We'll do an AMA, a live AMA this morning. I'll moderate it at 10 a.m. Central Time on the GameCoin YouTube channel. And then as soon as we're done with that at 11, I'm jetting down to New Orleans, AFR today from the Coterie in New Orleans. Looking forward to that. Of course, it is Final Four weekend. You got the national semifinals tomorrow, Saturday. And then, of course, the national championship game will be on Monday. So our shows, OTB, I think is live right now there. OTB AFR live from the Coterie in the French Quarter today and on Monday. So if you're in New Orleans, you're going to be in New Orleans, you know someone in New Orleans, let them know to come down and join us if they're down. We'll be down there. So looking forward to it. So really good weekend, man. Should have nice weather also. A little rain Saturday morning, but should be great all in all. So Facebook, please like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. YouTube, smash that like button. We appreciate it greatly. Let's see. So at LSU, they dropped game one to Auburn. A little bit of the same old song and dance, right? Blake Money had a good start through the first four innings, and then defense let him down in the fifth as Auburn put up a crooked number. They got the first two on. Auburn bunted. Ever bunt, kids. Gave LSU an out that'll pop up on the infield. So now they're second, third, two outs. Looked like Money was going to get out of it. He had to, they intentionally walk Sonny DeShera. So bases are loaded, two outs. He's just got to make a pitch, make one pitch. And he did. He got a grounder to Morgan at first. And it was a hard hit ball. I'm not in any way saying that it was an easy play, but when you're on the right side of the infield, your first job is just knock the ball down. Do not let it get through. Because of the distance, you've got enough time to recover and make the play. You just got to knock the ball down. And instead of getting in front of it, Morgan decided to try to pick it and went right under his glove. So it was ruled a hit, but really, if you're watching, that's one where you go, your defense let you down. So now it's a 2-2 ball game instead of LSU 2-0 getting out of that jam and back in the dugout with a ton of momentum. Now it's a 2-2 ball game, and Money relaxed. Money relaxed, and he served up a meatball that the kid crushed for a 3-run homer. So just like that, LSU's down 5-2. Auburn would add another one in that inning to make it 6-2 with a defensive error by Doty. So you had an error by Barry, you had an error by Doty, you had the misplay by Morgan at first base. Unfortunately, same old song and dance. This team is they are a fantastic offensive team. 3 homers last night. Doty homer to lead off the game. What a blast by Joe Bear to get LSU rolling. Travinsky homered again, solo homer. So 3 homers in the game. And then the Tigers put the fear of God in Auburn in the ninth. First 2 guys get on base, single. So you got first and third with nobody out. And man, Dylan Cruz hit a ball to center that I thought he got. I thought he got all of it, y'all. The ball that Dylan Cruz hit to center field in the ninth, I mean, he just hit it to the deepest part of the park. I mean, right at the 405 sign. And I mean, he was 2 steps in front of the wall. I mean, I when it left the bat, I thought he got all of it. I thought that was going to be a 420-foot homer to dead center. So a little bit of a bummer, man. He didn't get all of it, but a run scores there. So it's 6-5, and you got a runner and Morgan tagged. So it's 6-5 with the tying run on second base and Barry coming up. And Barry struck out swinging. That was a bummer. I'll say this though, Barry, the first pitch was a called strike, and after that he was going to be aggressive. I mean, he swung at every single pitch after that. I mean, he was just going to protect the plate and be aggressive. He wasn't going down looking, so I respect it. But the kid from Auburn wasted one, and Barry swung at it. I mean, it was in the right-handed batter's box. So that was a bummer. So then you were down to Jordan Thompson, and I thought Thompson was going to get 1 pitch to hit, and it was the first pitch of the at bat. He was hunting first pitch fastball, and boy, did he smoke it down the left field line. It was just foul. He was just a little too anxious out in front of it. Because if he stays back just a split second more, I mean, that's a double down the left field line, and you're tied with Joe Bear coming up and a runner at second. So just that's baseball. Just out in front of it, yanked it down the line, and then fouled out, I guess, to right field. Kid made a great play running into the bench there in foul territory to end the game. So a little bit of a bummer. You know, I mean, this team, it's just like we've talked about. They're not good enough in all three phases to make those kinds of mistakes. Like they're a great offensive team. They have some good arms that they have to piece together a game, and they are a bad defensive team. So when their defense lets them down, the offense has just got to compensate. It's got to be nearly flawless. And LSU was 0 for 9 last night with runners in scoring position. So you had your opportunities, but 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position, man. I mean, because the defense is going to give away outs and subsequently runs, the offense has got to come through. It's a heavy burden for that offense, but they got to bear it if this team's going to win. So just like last week, you lose on Friday night or you lose game 1. See if you can come get a backdoor series win by winning games 2 and 3, but it starts tonight. McHale will be on the bump. A little bit of a different look for the Auburn hitters, looking at McHale. It's sort of a big loop and breaking ball. And similarly, Auburn's going to try to piece together a game. So their strategy is similar. They don't have the big dominant arms. So played a close one last night. See if you can go get one tonight. Okay, let's say some good mornings. Kelly Gross, good morning. Kirk Taylor, Quentin Breakbill, good morning. Hunter St. Cyr, good morning. Hey, Jerry, I did see your text. I forgot to reply. My bad. I did see it. I'm glad I saw you here. I will go reply to you. Jason Horn, good morning. Kirk Taylor, Sazerac House. No, we will not be at Sazerac House. We're going to be at the Coterie. So the Coterie is on Decatur. Great spot. Looking forward to being there. It's a restaurant, bar, so if you want to come get something to eat, we'll be there it's almost like 3 dining rooms. We're in the third, so the overflow. So they're like, look, we can wall this off and y'all can be alone in here, or we can let people in. I was like, let them in, man. Let's have some ambiance, some environment. We set up to where the camera is facing the street, so my back is to the street, so you'll see a lot of foot traffic going behind us. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good show today. Ryan Amanda Guidry, good morning. Randy Dabdoob, what's up? Come see me. Where you going to be, Randy? Or you come see me, man. I got to work. Kirk Taylor, John Bro, good morning. Shout out Coach Mulkey. How about it? Kim Mulkey named National Coach of the Year. She will be on AFR today at 3:15. Looking forward to that. Brian Broom, Truax, what's up? Brandon Butler, present. Let's see. Kirk, bullpen came out, stopped the bleeding, gave LSU a chance. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Another huge hat tip to Bryce Collins, who continues to be the most unsung hero of this pitching staff. Like, he inherits more awful situations and just holds the rope. Money went 5. Collins gave you 3 2/3. Gervais came in and how about Gervais? It came in another high leverage situation and got the out. I mean, that's really becoming his MO. Boy, he's been good, man. He's been really good. But Collins went 3 2/3, didn't allow a run. I mean, he just eats up innings to save your bullpen when you absolutely have to save your bullpen. So that means everybody today is available except Money. I mean, well, Collins isn't going to pitch either, but you know what I mean. Collins threw 72 pitches, but everyone's available for today. So do what you got to do to go win a game. Patrick Berglass, Rhoda Ewell thought Cruz ended it. Yeah, man. The off the bat, when Dylan Cruz swings that violently and connects, the park usually doesn't hold it. But boy, he was close. I mean, he was close. Yeah, and Rhoda Ewell, I thought Bianco tied at the inning before. Bianco yanked one with a runner on, which would have tied it as well. Morning track fly and left. So they had a couple. They put a charge into a couple, man. Just baseball. Chris Duthew, good morning. Stephen Fry, Kenneth Westbrook. Jerry, kudos to LSU relief pitchers, right? Stephen Fry, my butt definitely left my recliner when Cruz hit that baseball. Sadly, the deepest part of the park. Yeah, man. Hey, Dad, good morning. Head to Orlando. All right, Dad. You flying or you driving? Man, if you're driving by yourself, be careful, man. I'll call you later, Dad. Ryan Dixon, Jay Johnson needs to go old school, make them feel with wooden gloves. It's not a bad drill, right? We used to have to do that. The paddle, like the wooden paddle glove thing. Jason, definitely going to swing by Monday. Love it. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. YouTube, Trivia Carter, Matt Plavidal, waiting for the fire, Jay Johnson post. No, Matt, I think, seriously, so I think last week quieted all of that. I think that was the moment that people needed to realize, hey, shut up, okay? It's baseball. Everybody loses baseball games. Nobody goes undefeated. It's the thing that I try to explain so often. Too many LSU fans, despite that they have the perception of being educated baseball fans, they're really not. They're passionate. They're passionate baseball fans. But there's a big difference between being passionate about your team, being engaged, and actually, I hate to use it, it just sounds like, it's like if the opponent makes a good defensive play, LSU fans stand up clear, like, oh, these intelligent baseball. Well, that's maybe more polite than LSU football fans, but anyway, my point is, I think after last week, a lot of that stuff's going to quiet down because you can realize, hey, it's baseball. On any given day, you can have a complete 180 from the day before. That's what happens in baseball, and nobody wins every game. And so try to win a weekend, and that's what this team has to do. Like, go win this weekend. If you do, you'll be 2 games above 500. We talked about it. It'll be 2 games above 500. You go into the next 2 weekends, brutal back-to-back road series at State, at Arkansas. If you come out of this weekend 2 games above 500, you go through these next 2 weekends at 500. You're at the halfway point of conference play, or you're at the halfway point of conference play, 2 games over 500, and I like that. I mean, I like where you are at that point. You know, you have a great shot to finish above 500 in SEC play. Before the season started, I thought they were a 17-13 SEC team. When they lost to A&M, I thought might have to change that to 15-16, win SEC team. But you come back and you win the road series at Florida. It essentially cancels out the series loss against A&M. But you got to win this one at home. So win this home series, find a way to get these wins these next 2 days, and I think you're in a really good spot. And look, again, I don't think that this is a team that you're going to be talking about as a national seed unless if they just catch fire. But this is a team that can be a regional host. They can be a top 16. But you have to win a series like this, especially because of what you have ahead. Wendell Norman, Larry Garner, Hunter Fournette, what's good? That 5th inning had me ready to punch a baby, good Lord. Don't punch a baby, Hunter Fournette. It's just baseball. It's okay. Jesse Brown, good morning. Did you see a scenario where Dalton beats out Winston for the QB1 job? Absolutely not. Even Andy Dalton said it yesterday when he was introduced to the media. He said, this is Jameis's deal. I'm just here to support him however I can. So this is not a competition. It's Jameis's job. It would have to be a thing where they're like 0-7 and Jameis stinks for them to just bench him. But this is not a competition. Rusty Gomez, Thursday at midweek game, just joking, growing pains. Damon Hinderberger, morning Matt, John Rothstein just tweeted that Hannibal is transferring from Murray State to LSU. That's cool. So here's the interesting thing about him, Damon. So that's Hannibal started his career at South Carolina. Trey Hannibal, I believe is his name. So he transferred from South Carolina to Murray State. So he used his one-time transfer. So he should not be eligible for LSU this year. Yeah, there it is. So there's Trey Hannibal. So Trey Hannibal should not be eligible. Now, unless, I think the one exception might be if he's a grad transfer. So now I don't think he will have graduated from Murray State, but that's a player. If you're going to take a player on scholarship and not have him eligible, you better believe in the player. Will Wade did that with Cavell. Remember, Cavell transferred in from Oregon, was not immediately eligible, but in year two was an amazing rim protector and was part of the SC championship team. So anyway, Tracy Poole, Tim Gotro, Chris Demooey, what's up, Demoo? Good to see you, dude. Hope all is well. Man, miss seeing Demooey on the companion shows, man. I miss our companion shows. That was so much fun last year. Tracy Poole, Devin Kelly, what's good? Hunter, ump was inconsistent as always. Replace the umps. Devin Kelly is SEC Network again. No, man, only plus the next two games. Only SEC Network plus. Ronnie Duga, good morning. Brandon, good morning. E-Rock and Drew, good. Thank you for asking. Let's say I'm all for robot umps for balls and strikes. You can sell home plate umpire. Just don't let the idiot call balls and strikes. The thing, I'm for that. It definitely shifts the advantage to the hitters. If you know where the zone is, you don't have to guess. It definitely shrinks the zone, which sometimes in college you do see an expanded strike zone, just because they're college pitchers. But y'all know where I stand on it. I'm for it. Trey Guy, yeah, please smash the like button if you would. If you're on YouTube, do us a solid, smash that like button if you haven't done so yet. Subscribe to the channel as well. Facebook, like the page, share the post. I want to remind you if you're just jumping on, so it's 7:47 right now. After I bring Drew to school, I'm going over to GameCoin headquarters. David Mailer, Frankie Batto, two co-founders of GameCoin. We'll have an AMA on the GameCoin YouTube channel, live on the GameCoin YouTube channel at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. Central. So if you got questions, fire away, and we'll be happy to have them answer them for you. Let's see, Roy Henry, how do you keep your schedule? Will Nightcap be canceled or moved to another night? Don't know yet, Roy, but yeah, Wednesdays, if you missed the announcement, Wednesdays we will be doing Scone and Tea live from Oliver Twist in Baton Rouge after AFR. So most certainly will not be doing Nightcap on Wednesdays anymore because I'll be doing that show. But we'll see. We'll see if there's another option another night of the week. Demooey, Collins saved the pen, kept them from extending the lead. Bingo. Sean thought Johnson was going to get money after the second out in the fifth, bringing Gervais for one out. What we don't know is that matchup, and maybe they liked money against that hitter. And to be perfectly honest, he got the ground ball to the right side. I mean, he should have been out of it without giving up a run. I mean, I'm not trying to call out Trey Morgan, but the ball was hit at Morgan. Morgan's a really good defensive player. He should have made that play. You got to get in front of it, and he didn't. So, I don't blame Blake Money for being pissed about that. Like, he should have been out of it. Keith H., Jonathan Martin, strong side. Good morning. Has any basketball players not entered the portal? I think, let's see, Efton Reed did. Are we waiting on Fudge? I think Fudge is the only one we haven't heard from yet. Because Reed and Gaines did. And Amwani. So Amwani and Fudge are the only two we haven't heard from yet. Bud Smith, good morning. Tracy, have fun for me and Tommy and Nola. We will. Workday though, but I'm still looking forward to it. It's a good office, right? Trey Guy, how does the portal work for basketball? Is there some limit to the number of transfers you can accept? Nope. Take as many as you want. Friday nightcap. I don't know that I can commit to every Friday, Hunter. We'll see. Adam Fondo, Matt, you didn't tell the James Craig Brad Davis story on nightcap. Somebody asked me that on Morning Scone, right? And I said, ask me on nightcap next week. Sean Comiskey, 4 contracts? Yes, 4 contracts. But Terrio is trying to skirt out of it, so we shall see. All right, y'all. I got to get rolling so I can get Drew up and get him out of here. Bradley King, most concerned with Money's attitude toward his teammates in the fifth. He was frustrated. There's no doubt. He was visibly frustrated. Jason, Matt, do you have extra Hudco hats you can bring to this? I do, Jason. I will bring some Hudco hats. I'll gladly do that. Let's see. Kenneth Westbrook, 1 game above 500. Oh, my bad. Yes, 1 game above. Just be above 5. You win 2 out of 3 this weekend. You're a game above 500. You go into the next 2. I would love to see it be 500 coming out of the next 2 weekends. That's a win. So you're above 500 going into the, going into the second half of the schedule. Charlie, you concerned with the house cleaning in basketball? I don't think they're house cleaning. I think all these guys are abandoning ship. They're going somewhere where they're gonna have a chance to play in the postseason and play for someone else. So I don't think Matt McMahon's coming in getting rid of guys. I think he'd love for all to stay. And concerned about, maybe I'm just a realist here, Charlie. It's not gonna be good this year. I mean, they're gonna have a patchwork roster. And it's just not going to be good. It's not going to be good until they get through sanctions. Luke, good morning. Or Luke, hey. Ryan, Nightcap Sunday to talk about baseball series. I like that idea, Ryan. I might end up doing that. I thought about doing that last week, too, after they rallied to win the Florida series. I think you texted me about it, too. I think I might do that. I think we may do like a series recap type show on the weekends. I like that idea. Okay, y'all, I think we're done. I got to bounce. So y'all have an awesome day. Thanks so much for watching. Facebook, like the page, share the post. YouTube, smash that like button. As always, brought to you by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. You need an orthopedics, go to Brock. Need a roof, call us at Hudco, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Okay, so Gamecoin live AMA on the Gamecoin YouTube channel. It's coming up at 10 a.m. AFR at 3 from the Coterie in New Orleans. We hope to see a lot of y'all there. Have a great day. Peace.